Welcome back to Nissan Arena for the massive game here on Show Court 1, or Show Court as it's just called, the Under-23s New South Wales versus SA. My name's Dave Mills, joining commentary by Aaron Gilboy. Gilly, you've just played, you've come across, what do you expect from the Under-23s division?
Mate, I'm expecting a fast and furious affair from Under-23s. It might be day 3 of the tournament, but I think there's still plenty of energy in these young legs out here on course.
So South Australia get the early lead here, they lead 2-0. We've got some lineups to go through, and of course we'll start with the New South Wales side. Goal shooter is Jaden Welmer. Goal attack is Jake Vimpani. The wing attack is Paulo Lockie. The centre is Jake Bashir. The wing defence is Riley Blewett. The goal defence is Finn Gibbs-Patterson, and the goalkeeper is Brody Patran. That leaves a bench of Amos Charles, Brody Heil, Patrick Knight, Finn Parker, and you've got the South Australian side there.
Lining up for South Australia, we've got Ben Ryan in goal shooter, Will Sampson in goal attack, Levi Heath in wing attack, Geordie Dutram in centre. We've got Thomas Reid in wing defence. Goal defence is Chad Nelson, and goalkeeper Lockie Bergen. Coming off the bench today, we have Damien Brooks, Ryan Norfolk, Will O'Callaghan, Will Pannell, and Freddie Taylor. They're coached by Kaylin Down, and they've not given me their manager's name either, El McCabe.
So, of course, New South Wales coach Tommy Patelli, he's been with the mixed team previously, and Shane Clark is the assistant. Caitlin McRae is the manager. Primary Carrier gets a run here, Tamika Scott. So 2-2 early stages, we played 3 minutes, and SA, who's your tip, Gilly?
Look, important game in the context of the competition here. New South Wales yet to register their first win in the division, and South Australia their next closest opponents. This one will be pivotal for ladder position. I'm going with the upset today, New South Wales to pull one back here and make it even.
Okay, going with the Blues. It's hard for a Queenslander to say that, Gilly, but South Australia, I'm going to go with them, and they should win this one fairly comfortably, I say. So shot goes up and in, and New South, they get it out to 3. We've played just on 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. So South Australia with the turnover gives the centre pass back to, they get it back here. No, the umpire says no. So the umpires for this game, Trent Rawlings, Amy Witchcombe, and Betty Zhang is the reserve. Just came off a big win there yourself, Mr. Gilboy.
Tight game this morning against Tasmania, who have been red hot in the competition in the mixed reserves. So we're very pleased to come away with a win this morning. That's our first lap of the competition done.
And you're top of the table, 5-0.
5-0 so far, yes. So far so good. We've got a whole other round to go yet, and the attrition starts now.
So New South Wales 4-2 here. They lead it by 2. SA in close, pass off.
Lovely pass off there.
He misses the big shooter, but it'll still be with the South Australian side. It's Jason Wilmer, missed the shot. Over the top, he's got it again, second go. No, puts it down.
Hands
Very,
off.
Yep. Lovely shot there. So South Australia get one back. They get it to 4-3 early stages in the first quarter.
Excellent drive off the line there from goal attack.
So we're back with the Blues. Hasn't been quite as fast paced as you'd thought, Gilly.
No, proved me wrong here.
Very stop-start-ish. Top of the circuit, looks in, has to go out to the nice triangle offense there. I love a good triangle, Gilly.
Oh, nice strong presence under the post there too. Lovely target for them to get the ball to.
Ben Ryan, nice work. So, but commentating, does it get you out of the recovery, Gilly?
Oh, yeah, we're half the team's gone back to the accommodation to wind down now, and probably be subject to some kind of ice baths and recovery. I'm kind of sitting pretty here with the muesli bar. I mean, I'm nowhere I'd rather be.
Fair enough. So, pass gets passed, the ball gets passed around. New South Wales by 2. SA looking to answer. Wilmer steps back, shoots, scores. Nice play by him. And it's goal for goal at the moment. So what's the rest of the day for you? Like when you've played your game early, like your first round today, what do you got another game today?
We do. We've got we played the Defence Force again this evening.
Yep.
They've been tough opposition. Defence Force vying for kind of 3rd and 4th spot in the ladder currently. So that'll be a tough game tonight. They're quite physical, and yeah, we definitely have to back up after this morning's effort.
So long shot there, nice shot from the goal attack. He drained that one. That's Will Sampson. Keeps the lead at 2. We've got 8:20 to play in the first quarter. Ball goes down.
Oh,
great drive.
Movement.
I'd be happy with that one, Gilly. Flew in from outside the circle, a la Gabby Mann.
Oh, lovely movement there. Drew his player away from the circle and then quickly changed direction, head back.
So New South Wales with it now. They're outside the circle. Centre has it, fires to the pocket, looking
Strong
for the shooter.
hold there. Easy target in the hoop. Makes no mistake in the end.
So I think I got my teams mixed up here. That's Wilma playing for New South Wales, and the shooter for is Ben Ryan for South Australia. Because he's mislabelled on the forms that they've given me. Have a chat to production about that. So shot goes up and in. New South Wales with the ball. Outside, they're working it round, nice and safe here.
Goal shooter wants it, and there it is.
He's a big lad over the top. No,
footwork.
Yeah. Didn't see it myself. Must have been a little shuffle there.
Keen vision by the umpire there on the end line.
Long ball over the top. South Australia with it. Looking to tie it up. 7 to go in the first quarter.
Excellent pressure up through the mid-court by New South Wales here.
Lovely pass over the top. Shot goes in.
And that draws it level, Millsy.
7 apiece, 7 to play. Exciting times, Gilly.
Yeah, goal for goal now. South Australia have got it back on centre pass.
Get it underway through their centre. Tell you what, Gilly, I know you're a lot younger than me. How are you going reading the names on the back of the South Australian shirts?
Look, the small yellow font doesn't do a commentator much favours up here, particularly up in the crow's nest where we are today.
Great view, but yeah, you're right. So Parlo with it, fires it across. You can read the news out there. They've got the white contrast on the blue. They're going right to left of your screen. Ball comes over the top again. Great take.
Finishes off to keep it level on centre pass here.
8 to play, 6 to play. South Australia, everyone's just playing within themselves at the moment. No real contest towards the ball. Over the top.
Here's the turnover.
That's the one we're talking about.
And the long ball immediately.
And it works. So New South Wales 9, South Australia 8. You looking up the later positions coming in this one, fella?
Yeah, well, in the under-23s division, the Victorian under-23 men have been the team to beat so far, undefeated through the first round of matches.
And they're sitting pretty.
They
Victoria.
are. Queensland under-23 men's closely behind them.
So this is 3rd versus 4th.
It is so far, yes.
With New South Wales sitting in 4th. SA in 3rd. So New South, again, looking to add to their tally. They do. They get it out to 2.
4 minutes 50 left this quarter. South Australia restart. Going to work it in.
Top of the table. Shot goes up and in for the South Australians. Says Will Sampson on our sheet. Hope that's correct. Long ball over the top now. Fumbled here. It's a bit loose.
Recovered by New South Wales, though.
Slippery ball. Are they all slippery, Gil? I'm not playing this tournament.
They are. I mean, I was a big fan of the Comets that we've used for, the last kind of 6 or 7 years now. We've changed up ball supplier this year, and I do admit it is not the same grip that we used to enjoy.
Right, because there was a few drop balls in your game, probably more than I would have expected.
Look, probably as a direct result of me sweating all over the ball too, so I've got a part to play in that.
Gilly, there was one stage there where You call for a ball change, you got it. They gave you the nice dry ball, and you wiped it on your shirt.
Yeah, I thought the other team was about to get it, so I wasn't going to do them too many favours.
I was a bit confused by that. So, anyway, still here with New South Wales. They lead this one by 1. They get it to their big unit.
He bailed him out there a little bit there. Good defence by the South Australians, doubling back there, not giving him many options.
Jason Warmer gets it in, and we're back to 2. 3:24 to play.
On wide open by himself under the circle. Makes no mistake.
Sampson does well. 11-10. We've been going 1-2 for quite some time now. That's a turnover, so here they get a chance to tie it up here. South Australia, can they make the Blues pay?
Good movement around the top of the circle there.
This to tie it. Oh, barely hits the front of the ring. So New South Wales dodge a bullet there. And we have a contest. Long ball. It's loose, it's picked up. So South Australia again, they get another turnover. Can they make them pay this time?
Ball does look like he's getting greasy here, with increasing in the fumbles in the last few minutes as people get tired.
2.9 seconds, he hung on for a long time. GA right in front, instead goes to the shooter. Still hasn't scored. Back with Sampson. Lovely shot. It took a while, but we're tied at 11, Skilly.
Good blocking out by the South Australian shooter there, giving them a few extra opportunities.
And here comes that ball change you were talking about. It is quite humid in here today. Started off a bright sunny day in Briz, and then all of a sudden the clouds have come in, and that's just got the humidity up to about 1 million.
Be interesting to see how that takes effect throughout the game as the players start to fatigue.
Back with South Australia. Again, working it to the pocket. Top of the circle. This for the lead for the South Australians. Blues have led from the get-go. Ball just getting thrown around willy-nilly.
Taking their time for a bit of a breather here, Millsy. This seems like a
deliberate
strategic break. Oh, look, I always like to call for a floor wipe if I am feeling a bit pooped myself. So make sure that they get it nice and clean before we restart.
Well, they took a bit of time there. They had a chance to lead it, but they've got caught for the hell ball. Then the Blues have thrown it away.
Unable to capitalise there. This could cost them here.
Exactly a minute. That's a replay play on, says the umpire. And now we've got a contact call. This for the lead. Ryan misses. Oh, but he gets it on the rebound. And he scores.
Struggled to finish in the last minute or two, South Australia, as the quarter presses on.
Blues with it now. Over the top. Tied at 12, 20 seconds to go. Will they get one away here, the South Australians? The last goal took 2.5 minutes, so it does not go well. They go back 16 seconds.
And South Wales pushing up here in defence.
Sampson with it now. Blues got some energy in the D. Senek yelling at him. This, Sampson over the top to Ryan.
4 seconds. And he gets one
Bodies
off.
go down, he gets one off. South Australia lead going into the break.
Concern here, goalkeeper for New South Wales has gone down, clutching his ankle. We'll have to see how he returns next quarter.
So quarter time score here, it's South Australia 13, New South Wales 12. We'll be back after these short messages. back to Nissan Arena for this second game of 7 that we're covering today. It's the 11:30 time slot, 23 and under. New South Wales sitting in 4th on the ladder, taking on the 3rd place South Australian side. Pretty close game early on. It's 13-12 in favour of South Australia. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by none other than Suns legend, I'd call him, Aaron Gilboy. Welcome to the coverage.
That's very kind of
What do you think of the first quarter, my friend?
Look, tight contest, seesawing there. New South Wales leading it for most of the quarter there, and a few errors late costing them to let South Australia back in the game. Neither team gaining the ascendancy through the first quarter, Millsy. What advice would you be giving to your players at quarter time here?
Well, hang on to the ball. There's a lot of drop ball, but as you pointed out, it's very humid and very sweaty in here. So, but that's the big thing. It's probably played with a bit more energy because right now we're just sort of going through the motions. They turned it over, South Australia, but it took 2.5 minutes to score the goal. So, things like that you just need to be a little bit more mindful of. And,
South Australia are opening up here with a turnover, hopefully to push it ahead for them by another goal.
So, bit of a lull, sorry, Gilly. I was just making sure the stream's coming through to the Facebook quite well. So the shot goes up and in. It's 14-12 in favour of South Australia. They're on a bit of a roll here.
Starting to open up a lead.
So, working it down nicely. Unmarked under the ring. This should be a goal. And it is. So just like that, bang, bang, bang. South Australia out by 3.
They've come out with confidence now, Millsy. It's the new-looking South Australian team first up.
Don't forget, you can join us on the commentary. We're on Facebook. Just the stream you're under. Drop us a comment. Tell us who you think will win. If we get pronunciations wrong and you know it's correct, by all means, do it. SA beat Vic. So SA beat Vic in the first round. Someone's saying, I don't know if that's true, but anyway, moving on. So SA with it right now. Bringing the ball down the court. It goes over to no one, but thankfully it's an obstruction call first. So SA hang on to it.
Contact there on the outside of the circle. Give it South Australia the opportunity to set up here. And they make no mistake under the post.
So, boom shakalugga.
That puts South Australia ahead by 3 here. New South Wales to restart. Nearly a turnover there, called back by our umpire.
So, young players, Gilly, they sometimes just get away from the game plan. Do you think that's what's happening here? Because it's a little bit chaotic at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, New South Wales have come out a little bit rattled to start the second quarter, Millsy. A little lack of structure to begin with, and South Australia is starting to capitalise with a couple of early turnovers. So, and they found him again under the post.
So SA get the lead to 4 now. 17-13.
South Australian centre here, looking to push it ahead.
Remember, it was 13-12. So they're on a 4-1 run coming in the start of the second quarter. Nice feed in under the hoop. Sampson drove beautifully. Steps back, shoots and scores. Danger signs here for the Blues.
Sampson's been working that drive to the post quite well so far. His pace is something really to watch out there outside the circle. And another turnover by the New South Wales under 23 men.
Not ideal. Arms up now. Need to get the turnover ball here. This is where the game could be lost right here.
Excellent front hold there, making for an easy entry pass.
A lovely shot. Doesn't go in. It went round the world. Good news for New South Wales. They dodge a bullet. They blew it now with it. Fires it down.
Great intercept there.
Well, the pass in was good, but it's still with New South Wales outside the circle. They need this. They need to stop the run. And, obstruction on the hand because that barely made it to the hoop. So get a second chance. Shot goes up. Lovely technique. Bit of backspin. And in it goes. 18-14. South Australia with it. They fire it across. So did you say the rest of your team's gone back to the hotel?
About 50-50.
And you're stuck here doing commentary?
That's fine with
you
me.
must love me, man. So
where else would I be?
True, Gilly. We'd be talking rubbish anyway, so I might as well talk it on there.
Exactly right.
So
now, about 50-50. There's a number of the Queensland Suns teams in action currently, so there's a good cohort of the crew spread around the stadium here, lending their support.
I mentioned in commentary the first game we did, I mentioned that there was an incident at your hotel and you guys got woken up in the middle of the night, is that correct? And
yeah,
that's caused problems with sleep because you had to be accounted for, is that correct?
That's it. A number of the Queensland Suns a bit bleary-eyed this morning after, quite a chaotic evening, whereas police and ambulance all around our hotel room. So there's
but no issues with the Queensland side, they're all healthy?
All the Queensland Suns are healthy and well and accounted for, and we're very pleased for that. But yes, maybe a tough morning.
You organise these trips and you think of everything you can think of, but no one thought of that. So
no, it's been quite an evening. So yeah, there's maybe a few people needing a little bit of a pick-me-up this morning before
early
they get
to
into
bed
action.
Tonight. Shot goes up in, and it is back to 5-goal margin, 20-15. SA just doing enough at the moment. I'd say they could play a lot better, but they're doing enough here to take care of New South Wales. That's good defensive pressure.
South Australia have let them off a hook a couple of times with a few missed shots off turnovers so far. A couple of those conversions, and they could have a bit of a margin on here.
Vimpani with the pass over the top. He gets it to the big man in Welmer. And he keeps them just close enough, New South Wales. They can make a run at it. So do you like the live stream, Gilly? Like, do you guys go back to the hotel and have a watch of it?
Oh, I think all teams almost religiously go back to the hotel room and re-watch their footage.
Yeah.
Both provided by our excellent live streaming providers, as well as Joseph Webb, who does an excellent job on behalf of the Queensland Suns, giving up his time to live stream our games.
He does indeed. He's been doing the games that we haven't covered, obviously.
Now, we're very fortunate to be able to get most of our games on video, and we've found it hugely beneficial to be able to kind of go back and re-watch the action afterwards and get ready for our next games.
Video, good coaching tool. Over the top, falls the way of South Australia. They get another one, back to 5. Game in the balance here. If the Blues drop a couple here, South Australia could pull away to quite a margin. But they're digging deep right now, looking for the turnover. Can't find it. Wilmer, he'll take the shot. Shot goes up and in. Nelson out of play on that one. Long ball down. Oh, there it is. That's what they were hoping for.
Excellent save over the end line there.
Did a few of them yourself in the game, I saw, Gilly?
Oh, yes, less successfully than I would like, Millsy, but did have a couple that we had to try and pull back in.
Bit of life left in those legs of yours?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Every year I try and remind people that there's a bit of energy still left in me.
Indeed it is, as they get it back to 4, 21-17. Blues with it. Looking for a pocket play. Vimpani wants it. He'll get it back. Needs this. Steps back on the shot and passes off. Beautifully disguised. Welmer up and in.
That's important for New South Wales. Brought it back to 3 goals now with their centre pass to come.
So the Blues with it. They won't go away. It's a lovely drive. Vimpani left-handed over the top. Into the pocket. They're going side to side. Eventually it falls away of the big man. And that's a lovely shot. And just like that, Gilly, 5 becomes 2. And we're a chance of really running. We thought, South Australia could run away with it. Blues showing they're courageous.
Oh, it's it, putting the pressure on here now. A bit of scoreboard pressure. Amazing what it does.
6:11 to play. And we are...
cleverly passes off here, and they finish.
They are indeed. Don't forget, we're here all day today. At 1 p.m, we start the open mix rounds on the show court you're watching now. ACT versus Victoria should be a good game. And on the court 1, it's open mixed, taking on it's WA South Australia, and that should be a good battle over there as well. It's not covering the Queensland game in the next one, so if you want to see them, get your backside courtside. Come on down. Plenty of space here, good parking, delicious food. What more could you ask for to watch a netball tournament? As near South Australia ripped down the rebound.
We have been very fortunate this year. It's an excellent venue here at Nissan Arena, and especially on the show court there. A great venue for
the home of the
netball.
Firebirds. Have you played a game on here yet, Gilly?
We have. We've been very lucky to have evening games most nights on the show courts.
Oh, stop it. Prime time.
Yeah, well, or either that or everyone else had left already, so we were the only ones left.
5 to play in the second quarter. South Australia lead it by 2, 22-20. Over the top it goes. A little rolly pass. And that falls the way of the... Oh, brilliant work. Blues got up and over, blocked the shot.
So they really get the boys up here too, a play like that.
Opportunity to really eat into this margin of just 2. They could
lead
lead at half time. So 13-12 was the quarter time break in favour of the red side. The Dragons. Now we stop again. Blue will get us underway. Loose pass pulled in well. Top of the circle. Vimpani comes out over the top. That's a good pass for them. Every time he gets it, he looks just to throw it over into the backspace. And I keep saying over the top because that's what he's doing.
Seems to be their go-to play there.
And they find Welmer.
Probably about 90% of their shots right now are going up by Welmer. Be interesting to see if the South Australians adjust their defence off the back of the last little run here.
Well, that was a pinball sort of situation there. Bounced around a bit. This for these South Australians to get it back to 2. They stopped the run of New South. They had 3 straight. Now we're back to 23-21. It's a shame the Blues couldn't score there. 3:27 to play. Oh, contact in the air. So, clash of bodies. Again, South Australia just working in nicely, getting into a good position. Fortunate
not to be called taken there.
Yeah, some umpires call it as taken, others that you have a second chance. SA, they seem to have stopped the rot, so to speak. Nowhere to go. That's good defence. They've defended all 4 receivers of the ball. Blues now, with pace, trying to get it around. Back it goes. They're actually behind the centre circle now. 6 passes. They're just at halfway. Parker, where does he want to go? He goes long, gets intercepted.
Defence there.
And unfortunately gets thrown away. South Australian goal defence came through, copped one in the ear for his troubles. Heil now, back, Vimpani, over the top. And there it is again, that's their set move. It's a simple move, Gilly.
Look, many people
effective.
have made their entire careers around an offence that involves tossing it up to the big man, Millsy. It's a tried and true strategy.
I noticed you used my name there. Yes, that's exactly right, Gilly. That's exactly what I used to do. So...
It's a great strategy. Nobody else would be able to think of that.
24-22. I think you're hanging poo-poo on me there, Gilly. So over the top it goes. It's just, I know I keep saying over the top, but the passes are literally just going over the top of the player. There's no real power in them, and there's no people driving through onto the ball. It's really stop-start netball, and they are literally throwing it over the top of the player.
Yeah, good bit of strength by the goal shooters on display here. Not a lot of breaking up of the defence though. Quite tightly marked in these contests for the ball.
So down the left sideline we go. New South with it. Will they do the over-the-top pass? We'll soon see. It's falling loose. There's a hand in there. Now we've got a call somewhere. Yep, over there. Just near the transverse line. And we've got an off-the-ball decision. I think that must have been offside through the circle while they were setting for it.
Less than 1 minute left here for South Australia to try put an extra goal or two on before half time.
That was a great trap there by the South Australians. Looked like it was going out.
Good pressure by New South Wales, turns it back. No.
No, they don't. Again, top of the circle, and that's a nice pass in. It still hurt the Blues, but they missed the shot. They get a second chance as one of the Blues is down. They miss it. Will they get a third chance? No, they won't.
20 seconds left. One fast play left in this one.
So it's been a low scorer. We're currently sitting at 11-10 for the quarter after a 13-12 first quarter.
Umpire calls time here with 9.5 seconds to go.
South Australia, this is a chance. Do they take the shot? They do. They get it in. And that'll be all for the quarter. So at halftime, it's 25-22 in favour of New South Wales. That was a 12-10 quarter in favour of South Australia. Sorry, I think I said New South Wales. And it's South Australia leading 25-22. Great first half of action. We'll have the second half straight after these messages.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmscott Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's yeah, it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously, there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena, the home of the Queensland Firebirds. It's the National Championships week for the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Association, and we've got an incredibly good match on our hands right now. We've got the under-23s division. We've got South Australia taking on New South Wales, and South Australia at the moment 25-22. They lead it by 3. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by netball superstar from Queensland, Aaron Gilboy. Gilly, it's been a bit of a stop-start match, but still entertaining.
It has been quite a got a lot of pressure through the mid-court here, causing a few kind of errors both ways. It's been a seesawing affair. South Australia just edging ahead in the last few minutes prior to half-time.
First quarter there was 13-12 in favour of the red and blue from the Southern Dragons, and then they won the second quarter 12-10. So they're winning each quarter, but very small margins, 1 and 2, and that gives them the lead of 1 and 2 equals 3.
New South Wales have threatened through the middle of that second quarter too to mount a comeback. It'll be interesting to see how they come back out here to face the second half.
Yes, indeed. Don't forget, lots to do and see here. If you want to come down and watch some of the games, we'd love to see you here at Nissan Arena. It's about 20 minutes from the CBD in the suburb of Mount Gravatt, and it is a fantastic venue. It's, well, you probably know about it because that's allegedly where and I say allegedly, is where the Olympic venue is going, literally 50 metres from where we're standing. The main Olympic stadium. Now, Cusack is going to be redeveloped apparently, and I say apparently because we don't know what's going on here in Brizzy.
That's right, state government looking to put a bit of lipstick on the old facility and get some more life out of it.
Some are saying lipstick on a pig gilly, but anyway, it was used for the 82 Commonwealth Games, so I'm not sure how it's going to accommodate the 2032 Olympics. It'll be a 50-year-old venue at that stage.
I feel like everyone needs to watch this space.
Yeah, I think there were changes
in terms of where we get the Olympic Games venues to be.
Pop on down to see us. We've got lots of great games coming up. Open men's division is in the evening, 5:30 and 7. Open mixed is next, so you want to see some quality netball, just pop on in. As we get underway here, we've got
a coach killer to start the quarter, Millsy.
Was it a break?
That one would have had you clutching your glasses case.
Throwing it into the grandstand. So not good news for New South Wales there. Of course, you can follow us on the Facebook page. The stream you're looking on has a comment section underneath. You can tell us what you think of the game, tell us who's going to win. And I just want to take this opportunity to make sure you're on the right Facebook page because there are some fake ones around. If you're asked to pay for this, to view this stuff, please do not pay it. It is a fake account. So all the streams from AMMNA are coming through the Suns Facebook page and they are 100% free. Please do not pay for any coverage for this week.
The other dead giveaway for everyone to look out for too is that all of our content will be streamed on pages on Facebook. If there is anyone masquerading as a Men's and Mixed Netball Association that tries to add you as a friend, that is also a red flag that that is a scam account. Please do not accept.
And when I say scams, there's been I've seen about 15 different ones. Like, it's just ridiculous now.
It always surprises me every year that the number of accounts that pop up to try and get money out of people through these events.
So South Australia start 2-0 here. They are looking good in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. They lead it by 5, 27-22. And we keep calling him the big unit, and he gets another one back in there for the Blues. Ball coming down the court now, top of the circle, South Australia, nice positioning. Oh, that's lovely rotation there. The shooter popped, the Geo went round, drove the base, and gets it back, but we've got a whistle.
It's one of our best passage of play so far there, Millsy. Goal attack, roaring away the defenders there, open up the big man in the centre.
Tell you what, Gilly, if you look at the feed, lots of support for South Australia. Let's go SA, that's from Emily and Edith Brooks, let's go SA. It seems like the whole state, because it's a pretty small state, SA, and the whole state might be watching. So
it's wonderful to have that support here. One of the best things about having the Nationals in our home state this year, Millsy's been having friends and family around and getting the support in person.
Speaking of friends and family, you were recently with second child, I believe?
Yes, yeah. Not like I wouldn't recommend that as a Nationals preparation to anyone to be with a newborn, but it has been wonderful.
One of the South Australians goes down, an accidental contact there on the centre. And he's all right, he gets up, but he'll get the penalty. I think that was Dutram.
Another penalty here in the circle.
Top of the circle now, looking for one of his shooters. And again, that nice rotations with the South Australian shooters. Hard to coach, I love watching it. And as South Australia, they get the lead out to 6 now, 29-23. That's the biggest lead of the game. And they say the championship quarter is the third quarter, and they're really starting to put their foot down in this one. Back it goes again. This time they turn it over. New South struggling to get it out. They go long. It's with Parker. He goes right across. That's probably too much. It bounces up into the third row.
Been unable to capitalise on their turnovers recently, New South Wales. Not putting the pressure back on South Australia. Let's see if they can convert their centre pass here. And that one's a little bit too big. New South Wales with another chance to peg back the lead.
So New South with it standard formation, except all the players go the same way, and that's nearly a replay. Did well there. That's Bachia. Kept it in, but it only went as far as the South Australians, and now they're working it down. GA just inside the circle. He'll go back. And the old theory is you go back, you get it back. Didn't work on this occasion. Bit messy around there. Blues tighten the defence. They're pushing him to one side. Over the top, loose ball. It's fumbling around and it falls the way of South Australia. Doesn't want to shoot from there. Falls away with the shooter. He'll take that. No, he won't. He puts it down. Spoke too soon.
Getting in rebound position here, showing confidence in his goal attack though. And he makes no mistake for him. That pushed the lead out to 7.
I want to
Biggest
say
lead
that's
of the game.
Sampson at GA. I think it is. I say I want to say because the yellow on red is very hard to read. So we apologise if we're getting the names completely wrong. Over the top. There it is for pass number 700.
It's important for New South Wales, that goal though. Bit of a settler there to get him into the third quarter and slow to start.
It's a great tactic. He's very strong in there, Welmer. Turnover. No, it's not. Still with the South Australians. Bringing it down nicely. Got a great name, the South Australians. Oh, the Southern Dragons. I love it. You can do so much of that as a commentator. Breathing with fire. Lots of smoke, no puff. You know, you can do lots of stuff.
They've been a pretty big team within this competition for a number of years, South Australia.
Yeah, of course they hosted last year. Sorry, 2 years ago we were there. And it was good. That was at the same venue where the Adelaide Thunderbirds play. I thought it was a really well-run tournament.
Oh, an exciting development for the competition too. Their teams have now been elevated to the Open Division and across all grades.
Yep.
As a full member.
That's awesome.
Which has been great for the Open competitions.
ACT as well has joined, and they've gone up in Open Men's, Open Mixed.
They have been, and they've competed very well in their first division up.
I believe Tassie's coming up as well.
That might be next year.
That's the rumour. Might be a coaching job for me down there.
Oh, geez. I mean, you're a man in high demand, Millsy.
Half car will travel. So 31-25 here, margin is 6. And we've got a ball change.
We have another ball change coming up.
No,
we're just going to wipe the original ball.
No. No, we found a drop of sweat on the floor. And rather than use the beautiful mops that are just in the corner, the Sabco Super Mops, we're going to use a towel.
No,
This is my bugbear, buddy.
No, I would personally get the Sabco Super Mop. Sometimes these towels from the sideline are putting down more sweat than they're picking back up.
The one that cracks me is when the player decides to do it, dripping with sweat, gets down on their knees. Their knees are touching the court to wipe sweat off, and they end up putting more sweat on than they wiped off.
Yeah, I'm the worst person to help in this situation. I just need to keep moving to spread the drops out around the court, avoid causing a puddle for the next person.
We digress at 31-25. SA in control of this one. 8:40 to play in the third.
Strong hold onto the post here, and settles him down with a nice goal there. Takes the margin, back out to 7.
Lots of people supporting the Dragons. The feed's blown up with Dragon supporters. So
New South Wales driving to the sideline on our centre pass restarts at the moment. We've had a few errors to commence this. Coach might be looking for a nice strong drive through the middle.
back we go. Long ball. They hit the circle now, that's nice. That was a nice drive there by Dutram. Fortunately, the shot misses. It's become a little bit error-riddled, this game, Gilly.
Yeah, quite a high number of turnovers here. The coach will want them to show a bit more control here, I think, coming down the court.
So Gibbs Patterson gets it again. Is that Gibbs Patterson? No, can't. Yes, it is. Long ball in this time, and that's their secret weapon, is Welmer. Geez, if you're an opposition coach and you're watching this video, the key to beating New South Wales is to take care of Welmer.
Yeah, he's certainly their man there. South Australia have not mixed up their tactics so far in terms of defending him. We look to be single coverage still in the circle.
Someone calling for Riley Blewett to come on, and he was on earlier. So, into the pocket. Oh, that's a nice play. That's probably the play of the game, I reckon, for South Australia.
Excellent roll by Shooter there. Open up for the pass.
And the ball goes out frustration showing on the centre of New South Wales.
Struggling with their centre passes, Millsy. That's 3 in a row that they've been unable to connect off their own restart.
Yeah, it's never a good situation. You, as a coach, you want to convert at least 90% of your own, and then look into any turnovers. You want to score at least 4 out of every 5 turnovers you create. 34-26, that's 8. That's the biggest lead of the game thus far.
South Australia to restart here, looking to push it further.
The Dragons going okay. With the obstruction call and quickly taken. Now they're flying down the court straight into their shooter. This will hurt, and it does.
Caught them on their heels there, the centre, with a quick restart.
So it's a 10-4 quarter at this stage. We've still got 6 to play.
And that one's too large.
And they went for the big man again. As we've said many times, it's their tactic.
Long way off the circle, that feed in, Millsy. How would you be feeling as a coach on the sideline watching that one?
Not a big fan of the feed from the mid-third, as you know. I'm more about just working it to the top of the circle if you can. But, you know, desperate times, if there's good defence on you, it can sometimes mean that you have to do that long ball. So we're back with the South Australians, top of the circle. Don't forget, if you're looking for all the results, actions and tables, go to PlayHQ. That's playhq.com.au. Click, it'll come up to a leading page. You just want to hit the where it says search, type in Australian men's, and then it'll all pop up, and then you can actually read the results for the last 3 years. So if you're a historian or you want to catch other results from previous years, see how the states have gone, you can jump on there. All there for you.
A little bit of a check around the grounds here, Millsy. The other game from the under-23s division, Queensland versus Victoria, is on right now. Victoria taking a solid lead of 7 goals, 42-35 currently, with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Well, they beat them the first time round as well, I believe. So Blues with it now. That one goes out. So South Australia sitting comfortably with 4:20 to play. They lead it by 11, 37-26. You'd have a bit to do with the Queensland side.
Oh, look, we all train together as a collective, so it does bring the group together too, practicing and training against each other each week. And it's always a great atmosphere in here. We've been very lucky to be all kind of housed in the same accommodation this year as well, which has been great to see everyone around in between games.
I heard some teams got looked after better than others. Some of the players are in the penthouse suite. Some of them are down 44s below. Is that
there is
true,
a little
Gilly?
bit of contention in our team about where the males have been housed compared to the girls, but we also do have to all share a bedroom with each other. So whereas some of the girls get their own bedrooms, so you know it's not all upside in the penthouse.
But it is true. You're in a penthouse.
We are in the penthouse, yes.
I think the word penthouse, that just does it. It doesn't. You can't justify anything you're going to say, Gilly.
Well, I like to try and downplay it a little bit to not seem like I'm gloating, but
so
I
you
am
have
pleased
river views from the 90th floor?
We don't actually. We're facing north, so we're looking over
So
Bowen
you get the lovely sunrise in the mornings.
Oh, look, we got the lovely rail yard views out towards Bowen Hills.
Yep.
But no, it's a great spot where we are on Eagle Street.
Someone
there.
said spa in your room, is that true?
Oh no, we've got bathtub though, and I've got my fingers well crossed that our coaching staff won't be wanting to use them to fill with ice this evening and put us in.
While we digress, South Australia maintain this 11-goal lead, 39-28, 2:52 to play. Of course, all the teams are in hotels, even the locals, all around Brisbane. Park with it, steps back. Oh, hits the front of the ring, doesn't go in. South Australia, they pick it up a little bit loose there. They got lucky. Wasn't quite the same urgency onto the ball. 2.5 to play. They've probably got this one in the bag already, I'd say, South Australia. They might clear the bench.
Well recovered there on the transverse line.
Again. No, it doesn't go in this time, but he gets his own rebound thanks to the shooter. Batted it out nicely. Misses a second. Shooter up again, and we're going to have a contact call outside the circle. It's Bashir's out of play.
South Australia have benefited from a lot of second chances here under the hoop, Millsy.
Everyone should have a second chance, Gilly. Sampson with it now. He finally gets it. Third time's a charm. And SA hit 40.
South Australian Centre looking to push the lead out further now. We could see it at 13.
40 to 28. The scoring's dried up for New South Wales. They've sort of shut down their feed into the big shooter, and it's they've only scored 6 this quarter. And on the other hand, South Australia have lodged in a lazy 15. Nice solid netball there. Patience being shown. No force feeds in. And the GA just drove the base beautifully. Can't get the shot. The shooter takes the shot with the rebound and gets the putback. 13 the margin. Unlucky for some. What do you reckon, Gilly? Can the Blues fight back?
Look, it's been a low-scoring game so far. 13-goal margin looks pretty decisive at this point in time. South Australia have done well to build that. New South Wales are going to have to come out with a lot of energy in the fourth quarter to try and give themselves a shot. And well broken up there again by the goalkeeper.
So ball goes out of court, jumps into the old corporate boxes that we have here for the Firebirds and the Bullets. Of course, the Bullets player as well, Brisbane Bullets.
They have. It's been a shared venue for a number of years here. They're quite fortunate that the seasons don't have too much of an overlap here either for the teams to use them.
Yeah, it's good for the venue. Get nice revenue all year round. So 41-29, 12 seconds ago. South Australia rushing it down. Shooter out of the circle. Both shooters out of the circle now. One gets in. Sampson from range takes a shot, hits the back of the ring and goes out. I'd say that'll be it for the quarter. So South Australia get the margin to 41-29. That's a margin of 12. And that quarter was 16-7. Pretty dominant performance there.
I think that might be it for the game here, Millsy. South Australia with a commanding lead going into the third quarter.
Three-quarter time, South Australia 41, New South Wales 29. Back after these messages.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena for the last quarter in the under-23s match between New South Wales and South Australia. This one got away from New South Wales in the third quarter on the back of a 16-7 quarter to the South Australian Dragons. They lead this one 41-29 as the third quarter action gets underway. Wilma has been good. Misses a shot on cue there when I said that. So get another opportunity. My name's Dave Mills, joining commentary by Queensland sporting and netball legend, NBL umpire, is that true?
Former
NBL
basketball
umpire.
Yes, that's right.
Aaron Gilboy, welcome to the coverage, my friend. What have you thought of the first 3 quarters of this one?
Look, South Australia took a little while to find their feet in this game, but they've managed to capitalise on some of the errors through the middle part of the game here and have built themselves quite a lead. 11 goals ahead puts New South Wales in a bit of a tough spot here. They're going to have to try and up the pace of this game and get a few more possessions here to try and bring this back.
Well, it's out to 12. They could probably let them score 2 more, and they've got to then score 15-2 from here. That's going to be hard. And with fresh legs out there for the South Australian side, it's going to be very difficult. I think this one could be already in the bag, but we'll never know. It's a funny game, netball. That's why we love it. Do you think we should have the 2-point shot in there, Gilly? I'm going to ask all the commentators this throughout the week.
I didn't mind the 2-point shot for our State of Origin event.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think for the national titles, the traditional rules should apply.
Fair call.
Yeah.
So 42-30 here in favour of the SA side. The Dragons have been good without being spectacular today. And that's the play for New South. Welmer gets it in this time. He shot well, missed a couple of crucial ones when the margin were tight. Back it goes down the court, well played here. A bit more energy with the Southern Dragons right now. Of course, South Australia, they're in the red going right to left of your screen. Sky blue of New South Wales, they're going left to right.
South Australia have come out looking quite energetic in the fourth quarter here with some fresh legs injected.
This is the most spark they've had in this match, I'd say.
Yeah, there's a few interchanges here at three-quarter time, really bringing some energy to the group here. It's going to make it difficult for New South Wales.
It is indeed. So New South Wales get another one back through Welmer. He's really been their focal point in the shooting end, hasn't he?
Absolutely. The entire offense is obviously structured around him. He's the man under the post here. But yes, he plays a pretty critical role. South Australia have done a reasonable job. There's single coverage on him all game long to defend him. And they've managed to break up enough to keep himself in it.
So nice turnover here. Gives the Blues an opportunity, even in this margin. If they get it down to single digits by full time, they'd be happy with that. And slowly but surely, the game ticks down. Don't forget, big games coming up. Next time slot is 1 p.m. Open mixed on both courts. The show court you were seeing will be ACT in Victoria. And on the main court, on the court 1, open mixed, WA versus SA.
Well deflected there by South Australia, earning themselves another turnover.
Balls with South Australia, top of the circle, nowhere to go. Sits it nicely. That's nice rotation. The rotation of the two South Australian circles has been good. And they've created a lot of space for themselves.
I think that's continually improved throughout the game too. Last quarter is where we started to see them two come alive together in combination.
So back again. They're working hard.
So, Millsy, today's first day on the live stream for you. You've managed to catch much of the action the first few days of the competition.
Well, I popped down. I did have a look at a couple of Queensland mixed games because obviously I was a coach of that side a couple of years ago and very interested in the open men's division as well because having played in it years and long time ago and coaching that division as well. So they're the two that I sort of spend most time with. Yeah, I've loved what I've seen. Had some interesting debates with different people. You know, the fact that men's have gone only playing each other once, I'm not a fan. Other people explain why it's a good idea. I had a chat to Nerida Stewart, and she's the Australian coach, and yeah, her views are very valid, and you know, it's to definitely make the game bigger and better, and make our product better, and you know, understand all that. So yeah, it's been good. And of course, I see these people once a year, so it's great to catch up, have a chat. You know, so. I've been around a long time, Gilly, as you know, far too long actually, and yeah, it's just, for me, it's a little bit social, a little bit of work, a little bit of promotion of our netball podcast that we do, so just a few different things like that.
Well, excellent segue. I mean, I'm very honoured to be joined today by the host of the world's fastest growing netball-based analysis banter podcast.
It is the Netty Show, so get on it, drops every Friday, so we'll be doing it all through the netball season. We're actually commentating from here. Oh, sorry, we're doing it from here tomorrow. So I've got a couple of special guests. I won't spoil who it is.
Sounds
Couple
fantastic.
of superstars of men's and mixed netball.
Oh, look, there'll be plenty of great content for the people who crave it every Friday.
Not sure if you're serious or taking the mickey out of me there.
Oh, no, I'm a regular listener. Regular listener, subscriber to your podcast.
God bless you, my friend. So over the top it goes in the way of South Australia, 45-33 by 12. Steps back, shoots, misses on this occasion. Gets his own rebound. So, loose ball. That's a nice play. Smart play by Sampson. He's been good for me. I've enjoyed watching Sampson. I think his rotation's been great.
His foot speed's been a real point of difference in the circle for him today.
He's come out, he's played the wing attack role a little bit. He's played the GA role really well. He's had to clear the circle a couple of times. Like, sort of player to watch for me is that young man.
I mean, he's got absolute height disadvantage in his matchup right now, but he is running circles around him with his quick change of direction.
You can see as he stays in the game over time, he'll probably move out of the circle to wing attack centre, something like that. And I'd say the way, just his body shape, his speed, the passing that he's possessing right now, I've got no idea how old he is, but you'd say, and look at that, chasing that ball down there, that was brilliant. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a great mid-quarter, I'd say, in the future.
Yeah, and as they continue to progress towards the open mixed division, the size and the shooting and defensive circles becomes a more important asset for each team to have.
It's funny you should say that. We just saw Patrick Pillier walk past. He's here for New South Wales Open Mixed, and what is he, 7'2", 7'1"?
He is a very large man,
Yeah.
and this will be his first day of playing in the competition so far. New South Wales keeping him under wraps for the first couple of days.
I'd be putting him in cotton wool too. I'd just pull him out for the GF. So, but no, it's great to see him here. He's one of the, well, probably the game's elite shooter at the moment.
Oh, he is, I mean, evidenced by all the posters around the entrance to the stadium with his likeness on
There's
it.
a big one with him playing shooter on Junior Levy, playing goalkeeper. That was from Nationals in 2015 actually it was, down in Sydney. We won that game. But yeah, we had to put Junior on the big man because he was just dominating. So, just like that. That was exactly what we saw a lot of. And that was beautiful play. Risky pass, but Wellman made it look pretty good.
Look, nice strong catch there, but you can't teach height under the hoop, Millsy.
You can't coach height, that's exactly right. So,
margin back to 11.
Got to put it to you, Gilly. Like I haven't told you this little secret squirrel thing, but you have to name a very unofficial player of the game. And I say that because people get all up in arms when we call it, and it's different to what's actually read out on the nights. So, yeah, just keep that in the back of your head.
Oh, I'll be reserving my choices. I mean, the last 7 minutes may be definitive here. But I've got a few inklings about which way I might go, yeah.
Good work, my friend. So Parker with it gets us underway. We've got just on 7 to play. Margin's 11. SA have really, well, not dominated it, but they've been in control pretty much since half-time. They led it only by 3, but their third quarter, 16-7, really pushed the margin out. So.
That play well worked by New South Wales, being a man up with goal defence out of play. They've taken the score back to 10, and they've got the centre pass here to get it back to single digits.
So got out by as much as 13, and oh, that's a footwork, unfortunately. Just got his feet wrong as he caught the ball.
Appeals to the umpire there, but I think he's out of luck on that occasion.
Yeah, if I can see it from this distance, it must have been a big one. So. That'd almost be a travel in your game. What you ref in it?
Well, they continually change the rules to allow people more and more steps, but I still think that one may have been picked up.
What are you up to, about 40 steps now, isn't it?
Oh,
I saw LeBron the other day, basically went from half court.
It looks entertaining, Millsy. You don't want to ruin what people like to see.
47-36. I don't know why anyone watches that when they can watch this great game of netball.
Exactly right. So those of us who have seen the light, we're down here at Nissan Arena.
The Dragons get another one. They get the margin back to 12, 48-36. Shame that the Blues couldn't keep the run going.
A few late changes coming here for South Australia, trying to rotate the legs and keep them fresh for the back end of the day, I suspect.
Indeed. Of course, they play each other 3 times. Only 4 teams in this division. No WA and no Tasmania either. So it's just Victoria, Queensland, and of course SA, New South, that you're watching right now.
A long way to come
Speaking
for
of Victoria, Queensland,
teams.
how's that score going, Gilly?
Victoria versus Queensland over here on court 7. Victoria still holding their lead at 12 points here, 55-43. with just under 5 minutes to go in the game. Victoria looking strong in the under-23s division.
Undefeated
so
at this
far.
stage, yeah. So Queensland, they'll unlock it though. They'll find a solution, Gilly.
Oh, look, the tournament's not won in the first few days, so they're in there with a chance, Queensland. And they've been playing reasonably well. I've managed to catch a few of their games early in the week. And the boys have been working very hard, so I'm hoping that they'll stabilise through the back end of the week and get us a few more wins.
Over the top the ball goes.
Ooh, a low ball to the big man, usually not their favourite delivery.
So 37-48. Difference of 11 with 4 to play.
Turned down the first option into the circle there. Looking for the goal attack to come through. Gets a little bit lucky with a contact call.
Will he take the shot, Gilly, or will he pass off? Steps
likes
in.
the look of this one, I
He's
think.
going to do it, and why wouldn't you? A lovely shot.
Never doubted it for a minute.
Maintaining this 12-goal lead. Now we get obstruction call. Game just starting to get a little scrappy in these latter stages. Missed shot there. Wellman would normally get that. Now we've got a contested ball. They're giving it both a big hug. Up the New South Wales centre out of play. SA fumbled and batted and beautiful play. It just a little fell in the hands of the wing attack. Little pass over the top. Shooter misses from 0 feet, but he gets it second chance.
Out there, Millsy, I think. A few of our shots starting to fall a little bit short here in the back stages.
So 50-37 now. They hit Fiddy.
A lovely roll to the hoop there. Lefty's player standing.
I hope you've got Sampson in your maybe MVP list of who you might choose, Gilly, because that was a nice play. He's been good all game.
Oh, I think he's in with a reasonable shot here. I don't want to call it too early. We've still got 2.5 minutes to play.
2.5 minutes, 14 the margin. It was 12 at quarter time, so they'll have won every quarter here if it stays the same, South Australia. So nice solid win for them. They built on it, built through the game. The
Lovely
give and
play
go,
there.
that was lovely.
That's 2 in a row there. He's managed to draw his defender out to the edge of the circle and hit the post. Lovely move.
It was indeed.
That brings the score back out to 15 for South Australia. Looking commanding here as we have 2 minutes to play.
Biggest lead of the match, my friend.
Lovely delivery.
Sampson again. Does that seal it for you, Gilly?
That seals it for me,
There it
Millsy.
is.
Look, I think he was never in doubt here. He's the people's champion today, Sampson.
The unofficial player of the game.
South Australia forced another turnover here.
1:30 to play. We're in the final throws of this one. It's going to be South Australia. New South still looking for their first win. You said, Gilly, they hadn't had one yet?
They haven't yet.
So still looking for their first win and up to day 3. Pennell with it at the moment. He's come on recently.
4 teams in the competition though, so everyone will complete in the knockout stages. New South Wales could firm as the spoilers for some of our teams in the back end of the week here.
Indeed they could. So 54-37.
Sampson nets another long shot here from the super shot range.
And with 1 minute and 2 to go, New South Australia make a change at shooter. And he just threw it up there. He wanted to get a statistic, and he has now. It'll be a miss, but still a stat to start.
Look, that's the first shot of someone who has been on ice all game, Millsy. Needs to warm that shot back up. I don't think he's going to get much opportunity, unfortunately.
44 seconds to go. It's, yeah, I'm surprised he's come out, to be honest with you. I think that's Norfolk, but it looks like.
Look, tough position to be in there, coming out with 1 minute to play to make your impact.
Back it goes. 17, it just keeps building for South Australia. Wellmer with it. He takes a shot and scores. Will that be the final? Who knows?
New South Wales with one final shot here. Try and bring the margin back to 13. They go long.
It goes out of play, Gilly.
South Australian doubling back there wisely on the big man under the hoop. And everyone's content to see that one. Time just elapsed for the end of the game here. But we'll
penalty
have one more
pass,
shot.
penalty pass. We got one more shot. Will he take it? He does. He misses. That's it. So on the back of a 13-9 last quarter, the South Australian Dragons, Southern Dragons 54, New South Wales 38. They win it by 16. Let's start with New South Wales. Gilly's best for them.
Oh, look, the focal point of their team is big man under the hoop.
Walmer.
He's been important for them. And he played well with strong hands under the hoop there. They put him in under a bit of pressure sometimes, and he was pretty sturdy throughout the game.
All good things seem to go through him, which was for New South Australia. Let's talk about the mighty, for New South Wales, the mighty South Australians, the Dragons, who won.
Look, player of the match here, as we spoke about, Sampson. He was a pretty focal point of their offence there, either working the ball around the edge of the circle there or drawing our defenders out, create a bit of space. I thought the combination in the shooting circle got stronger as the game went on too, starting to work their triangles and play off each other.
So that's game 2 done and dusted here at Nissan Arena. We've got games coming up straight away at 1 p.m. Open Mixed, ACT versus Victoria. On the other channel, it's of course Open Mixed as well. It's WA, NSA. My name's Dave Mills, been joined in commentary by Aaron Gilboy. Thank you, Aaron.
It's been my pleasure to be here, Millsy.
It's bye for now. Hope you can join us at 1 p.m. for the mixed games. It's bye for now, and as always, be brilliant, people.